A teacher harassed me and my friends in college. Yeah, sounds very rough, but it's true. I met this teacher during my first year of college, and as shocking as it may sound, he is one of the best teachers I have ever known. Speaking on a professional level, of course. It's always the nice people doing crazy things. I wouldn't be surprised if he suddenly appeared on TV as a serial killer or something. What the f? He was a remarkable teacher, I must admit. His subject and the way he taught his classes were the clear examples of what a great teacher is. Ironically, he is the one I've learned the most from. And no, nothing justifies him touching my butt. He already had some reputation for being shady when I started college. Literally, as soon as I walked in, I heard all over the place that this teacher had a practice he called castigo. And that's basically what it means, punishment. They said these punishments were spankings, but no one wanted to tell us exactly what they were. They were only painted as a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What do you mean about once-in-a-lifetime experience? Like, why would I want to experience someone touching my butt? Do you like it? Are you having fun? It was totally worth trying, right? That's what you look like, you freaking dummies. And one day, he assigned us a project and warned us, but just the boys, that if we failed, we will deserve one of his famous punishments. And guess who failed? It wasn't on purpose. Or was it? You may have noticed that I only mentioned men. Yes, and there is a reason for that. He was gay and had no intention of getting involved with girls. And on top of that, at the end of the year, he invited us to a little Christmas party at his house. And there, we will receive our punishment. All the red flags were flashing in our faces, telling us that this wasn't right. But we ignored them all and ended up going. We will be those guys who die first in movies. We were quite a few people. The house was very big and the whole party was thrown in the garage, which meant that the garage door was open and the neighbors could see us. Definitely that made us feel much safer. It wasn't that long before he told us it was time to start with the business. The truth is, we were a little nervous about not knowing what to expect, wondering if they were spankings like everyone said. But suddenly, he asked all the girls to go inside the house and leave him alone with the boys. We didn't understand why he wanted the girls to leave, but we didn't really think much about it. Until we saw the garage doors starting to close right in front of our faces. I wanted to believe that I started laughing because of how absurd everything was getting. At the end of the day, whether we wanted to or not, at that moment, we were just going along with the joke. It was a classic moment of friends doing something lame. Once we were locked in, he lined us up and asked us to show him our butts. I knew I was getting spanked, but I never thought it would be on my naked butt. Out of nowhere, something that lasted an eternity just began. I heard how the first bout sounded as if it had been shattered to pieces. I just glanced sideways at my friend jumping around in pain. Now it was my turn. I just squeezed my butt as hard as I could and my time had come. I cannot explain how uncomfortable I felt. I felt humiliated. How did I get to the point where a teacher spanked me at his own place? I don't get it.